will be an examiner, and that examiner maximum file size reached. Oh, okay. I think they might split this into multiple videos, but hey, what we'll do, I'll edit that and post them. Now, remember, the person who will be marking your essay exam script is a professional, a teacher who has particular skills with creative writing, and they will be bombarded. They'll be flooded after the essay exam. They will have to mark dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of scripts. And the thing is, it can be really easy to get bored. Imagine you have to do the same thing over and over and over. We have a certain amount of topics, and imagine you are that teacher. So guys, just imagine if you have to watch the same episode of a show. You will tune out like within 2 seconds. You'll be like, why must I be tortured to watch this episode over and over? So that's the same thing. We have to make our creative writing pieces different. We have to make them intriguing. How do we do that? We use a lot of adjectives. We use a lot of descriptive language. We use our imagination. We put a lot of plot twists. So how would we get that information? From practice, from positive feedback from your teachers as well as your friends and your parents, from basically learning new skills, from reading, from getting skills from all over, from TV, from radio, from audiobooks, from everything like that. So we want to make you guys better than the rest, and that is what me and Miss, that's what me and the whole team, that's what we're here for. So let us continue. What other tips? Keep a notebook. So essentially, if you find a piece of writing like in a book that's like really cool or really cool description, another thing too is even to have a journal, like writing about your daily life, and trying to make it as exciting as possible. Imagine you have a journal, you go into one of those bookstores and you buy one of those like really cool, pretty foil papered journals, and you write just about what happened during your day, what happened with like your friends, and then you could even use that to set goals and stuff for yourself. So the thing is, having a journal, like writing down certain things. If you come across a story that you like and you want to reread, write it down in that journal. Journaling is actually a good idea. Now, I don't want to make this thing, I don't want to make this too long. Again, well, the stuff that we teach all the time, have a plan, have a concept map. Basically, remember, with this particular essay, we just want 4 paragraphs, and we'll accept about 4 lines each. This is not really actual. I'm not going to be marking it using the essay marking scheme. I want you guys to be as creative as possible, and I don't want to take away from your holidays per se. So okay, so let's start with the first essay. So remember, I gave you guys a choice of 2 when we did the Zoom meeting this weekend. I know it was a little bit longer than usual, like about 2.5 hours, but I mean, come on, I want you guys to be the best. Like Pokemon, you wanna be the very best. Okay, option 1. Write an exciting story which includes the sentence below. When I turned to thank him for all his help, he was gone. Remember to include details about who helped you, why you needed help, how you felt, and how it ended. So with regards to the tips that I just gave you guys, we talked about write about stuff that you know and write about your own experiences. So for those who were with us for like the last couple of months, remember when we actually did that essay about how you were playing like cricket, the ball went across next door, and the house next door was like a spooky, scary, haunted house. What you guys could do is actually use all of the information from that essay, but you could just include that when you were there, you met this old lady or old man who was very friendly and helpful and helped you find your ball, the ball that was lost, as well as even more stuff, and they give you more stuff, and when like you turned to thank them, they were gone. It could be basically any scenario, but I don't want you guys to start from zero and have to start to pen a new story. So you guys can actually use things that you guys know about, or things that we actually did in class, and just tailor it to fit this. So it could be any event. Now remember, you guys would already have this on Edmodo. You guys would already see this on the Zoom webinars that we have. But the instructions is write an exciting story. Right, that is the key to this. I want it to be like super exciting. I want it to be thrilling. I want you guys, like when you all write it, so like me, Miss, the other teachers, we would just be riveted. We will be like, whoa, this is awesome. Students are awesome, and we'll give you like full marks immediately. I remember I will not be marking too hard with regards to like grammar and stuff. That is for other essays. We'll do that when we're doing report writing. We'll do that next weekend. Right now, it's all about like making it as off the wall as. This is an exercise in creativity, not an exercise in just doing boring essay stuff, which you guys are accustomed doing with us straight through. All right. So when I turned to thank him for all his help, he was gone. And the thing is, we actually have two essays here. You guys could look at option one and option two, and you guys could basically use a similar story but just tweak it a little better. Option two is basically about a house that was on fire. So what if we take option one, where you were in an apartment building and you heard a knock on a door and somebody rescued you and like carried you to safety, and when you turned to look, they were not there. Or when the fire services arrived, you said that a fireman dragged you out, and when they actually reached, they were like, no, we just reached. What is this? What sorcery is this? So remember, we can actually use these creative writing pieces like interchangeably, which is like super cool. All right, option two. Okay, no, let me talk a little bit more about option one. Remember, we want to, in all creative writing pieces, we want an introduction, and then in this one, I just want 2 points. Again, it's for creativity, but usually we want paragraph one, paragraph two, paragraph three. We want development of the characters, what happened before, what happened during, what happened after, and then conclusion. We'll be wrapping everything up. Like for instance, if we had a story like a day at the beach, the introduction would be you guys woke up, you guys started to park the car. Paragraph one would be like you guys drove the drive there, how long did you guys stop by a supermarket. Paragraph one would be like when you guys reached, did you guys have like this epic Richard Bacon shack, or did you guys go for the KFC? Straight up, KFC is open, woohoo. And on Saturday they had 13 pieces for $99, which you can't get better than that at all. And then paragraph two would be when you guys went to bed. Paragraph three was when like you finished like change and like decided to get back in the car. Paragraph four, the last paragraph would be the conclusion, which would be like the journey home and your reflection and your thoughts on the day itself. So same thing here. The first paragraph could be like what basically happened, like were you guys playing cricket? Did the ball go across to the neighbor's house? Or paragraph two, you entered the house, which was abandoned for years. It didn't have anybody, didn't have any electricity, no Wi-Fi, nothing like that. So you can't play Fortnite or Minecraft or PUBG. And then paragraph one would be you go in, you explore any place. It was scary and you nearly fall through something. And then paragraph two could be you met this older man. He was like pale, white. You could basically describe him visually, like gray hair, pale, old tattered clothing, or even sharp, newish looking clothing. Paragraph 3 would be he helped you find the ball, and he helped you get other things, like he gave you a bat that fell in the yard and stuff like that. And then the conclusion would be when you turned to thank him, he just like disappeared, and you looked all over and you couldn't find him at all. And it was like, whoa. Okay. And okay, I'm now seeing that my memory is almost done, and this video is like 16 minutes. What? Okay, so option 2, which is one you guys could write as well. Write an exciting story. Remember, exciting story, which includes the sentences below. The house was reduced to nothing but ashes and charcoal. There was nothing left but a plot of land to rebuild